excited to drink these beers.
They're pumpkin.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to episode 4 of the Glug.
4!
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yep. So today we're going to run through a couple of pumpkin beers and a Oktoberfest. I'm really excited about this. How about you?
Oktoberfest.
Oktober.
Oktober. That's how the Germans say it.
I don't think that's how they say it. I don't think that's how they say it. We're going to pour these beers in these really awesome glasses.
These are sweet. I am going to fully back these glasses.
They're little beer can glasses that say, can you see that?
Manistee Beverage Company. Why you gotta block my glass?
I'm super excited.
They're fantastic.
They're
only $99
Peace.
a piece.
How was your day today?
It was a pretty good day. Had the day off, so pretty good day. Just got by, got some stuff done, made some soup. I kind of made some soup. So
You have the day off today?
I did have the day off today.
You're just now coming in.
Yeah. You can only handle so much of me.
That's what she said.
How was your day, James?
Good. Fantastic.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What are we doing first?
Sierra Nevada.
I'm gonna just say
Oktoberfest.
I don't know a lot about the process of Oktoberfest beer making and or pumpkin beer making. To me, a pumpkin beer is made like they brew the beer and then they pour it through like a giant pumpkin funnel, and that's how it makes a pumpkin. Is that true?
I think it's what Wikipedia says.
Yeah.
They're just adding things to the brewing process.
Yeah. No, they just get those giant pumpkins, like the guys that win the pumpkin awards, those huge, massive pumpkins.
Right.
And then they just brew the beer in the massive pumpkin.
Inside the pumpkin.
Inside the pumpkin.
I'll say that's probably pretty close.
If it's not, that's how it should be. Like, that's how it should be done.
That's really how it should be done.
Yeah. So
let's have an Oktoberfest.
Okay, what's this
This is
all
from
about?
Sierra Nevada.
Okay.
All right.
Sierra
This
Nevada.
is actually brewed in collaboration with
Germans. I can't read
I don't have my glasses.
We're both, yeah.
My German is horrible. I'm going to say Stefan. The oldest brewery. One of the oldest breweries.
Weichensteifen.
Close enough.
Yeah. How's it smell?
That was good.
Apple. Something.
Yeah, it's a fave. I mean, I like Sierra Nevada's Oktoberfest. It's a
That
nice,
is good.
easy drinking lager.
Yeah. You know what all Oktoberfest beer tastes like to me? Lowenbrow.
I like Lowenbrow.
I did.
Back in the day, Lowenbrow was like...
Yeah. What was the animal? Was it a elk or something?
A ram?
I remember it. It was like something, and you would see the animal like walk into the bar. God, I want to say it was an elk. Well, I don't know. If you know,
Yeah, hit us up.
hit us up. Let us know.
The animal on the Lowenbrow packaging was...
I
I think it was like a ram.
don't think it was
It's been a long time.
I think it was like an elk or a deer.
A bunch of people Googling it now. I don't know.
Ah, that was good.
You know, it really does taste like an import.
Yeah.
It's good. Are you done?
Yeah, I glugged the heck out of that thing. Because it's the show. That's what it's called.
The Glug.
Great. Like, what do you think of this? The change in the weather right now. Are you happy? Are you happy?
I am.
for-
I'm a four-season guy anyway, so. Plus, they're like adding layers, covering up the chub.
That is a good thing.
Yeah.
That is, yeah. I enjoy putting on sweaters.
I mean, my beach body, I'm not ready. So this is a good,
Yeah.
I've got time to get beach ready.
The only problem is I also get hibernation ready at the same time, which
feel
means
like-
I put on 20 pounds of extra layer and not in clothing, just in fat. So we may need a wider angle lens for this show the rest of the winter. That's what I'm saying.
You should work out with me.
I would, but I just don't like to go to the gym.
It's ridiculous.
With
Why?
people.
You were like in CrossFit.
I know,
for a
I did
long
CrossFit
time.
for a really long time. I just don't like to go to a regular gym and like get my pump on. Because I feel like that's what regular gyms are. They're just places where people go and they're like, dude, go buys and tries today, bro. You got-
National Chest Day, right?
Yeah, right. Like, dude, I'm doing, how are your lats, bro? I just can't get into that. I can't.
Why not?
I just, after doing CrossFit, and
Do you think CrossFit kind of ruined you for?
CrossFit ruined me for like normal gyms.
I feel like it's kind of a cult. CrossFit.
It's not really.
I know people in CrossFit.
I wouldn't say it's a cult so much as it's like a lifestyle. That's so cliche. I think it's for people that really want to test their limits. Like, if I keep doing this,
But it's
will
like 7 days a week.
right? Will I
Like your off day, you're still running a 5K.
right? Because that's cool down.
It
Yeah,
doesn't make any sense to work
No.
your body that hard. It feels like you're.
but you feel amazing when you do it. That's what got me back into CrossFit. But I would not call it CrossFit because I refuse to pay a man $10,000 a year to put CrossFit on the front of my gym. It's
I
ridiculous.
didn't know where you were going with that.
Yeah. So anyway, what's this?
Oh yeah, this is Ichabod. This
Oh.
is a fan favorite here.
Oh yeah.
Ichabod. It's a pumpkin beer from New Holland Brewery.
We
which is
tried
super
this
good.
when Nate was here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Cinnamon and nutmeg in this.
And what?
Nutpeg. Nutpeg.
Nutpeg?
Nutpeg. Nutmeg.
You really nutpeg that
I
one.
really nutpegged it. But it is good. This is good beer. We've had this beer. Let's just enjoy this beer.
Nutpeg.
Nutpeg.
Here's the nutpeg.
Cinnamon and spice and
Ah.
everything. Nice.
I feel like we should be tasting these beers around a fire in the backyard.
With these awesome
yeah,
glasses.
in these awesome glasses with some mittens. Maybe a beanie. Do you call it a beanie or do you call it like a stocking cap? I feel like that's a regional thing.
I feel like I call it like a winter hat.
Well, any hat could be a winter hat, but like
I mean, if it's
the goofy hat you were wearing last week, what would you call that?
that's like a winter hat. It's like what you wear when your head
Is
is
it a
cold.
stocking cap?
I mean, what do they wear in Nebraska?
Stocking caps
Probably a regional thing.
or hats?
Or hats.
Yeah.
Are they made out of corn?
Some are.
He's
Come
from
on.
Nebraska.
Go Big Red!
They
Please,
suck this year.
please go
they
Big Red.
suck this
Please
year.
go Big Red.
No, they're horrible.
Please do something. Big
They are
Red.
horrible.
Yeah. I love the color of that beer. It's pleasing.
This is good.
It's pumpkin colored.
Now's the time to stock up on your pumpkin beers, your Oktoberfest beers.
Yeah.
Because even though these beers have plenty of life after October, there is a ton of people out there that feel like the beer's out of date as soon as November 1st hits.
That's dumb.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. It's like going to the store and going, well, that jacket is orange, so I probably can't wear that after Halloween.
Is it white after Labor Day?
I have no idea.
Meredith,
Yes.
is it white after? It's white after Labor Day. You
can't-
can't wear white
You
after
can't
Labor
wear
Day.
white after Labor Day.
That's not
But-
true anymore.
But if you can't wear white after Labor Day, then you can only wear it the day before Labor Day. When is after Labor Day? At what point after Labor Day can you wear
The
white?
day after, you can't. Or what do you mean? When can you wear it?
Is it after Labor Day? You can't.
That's Easter. If we were going by those standards from 100 years ago, then you can't wear white after Labor Day, but then you can wear it
100 years
at
ago.
Easter.
Did they really give a shit about fashion?
Yeah. Okay.
1920.
So here's a random
With
fact.
white?
Here's a
The white
random.
clothing?
Here. Reel it in. Here is a random fact of knowledge that you should know about Nebraska. There is a town in Nebraska where they actually still have a law on the books that says women who wear hats outside on Saturday cannot be more, like they can't eat onions in public if they have a hat on outside
not
on
true.
Saturday. It is completely true.
Google it.
Well, I'm sure that. Well, you have like serial killers that live in the corn.
Yeah, they made a documentary of that.
Children of the Corn.
Well, they're only kids.
Yeah.
So they're pretty easy to take out. So, I don't know.
They are pretty easy to take out. Like, I watched that movie.
Yeah, it didn't make a whole lot of sense.
There'd be a lot of kids getting.
I mean, I played in the corn a lot when I was a kid.
I bet you did.
And I never killed anybody.
I was just speaking of like the CrossFit thing, I was just talking to somebody about it today. And outside of the regimented workouts,
Uh-huh.
you were given trays. Like, this is how you portion your food.
No.
Yeah, because the place in Ludington has that. I heard somebody say that they were given like a tray and like, this is how much protein. Boom, protein here, carbohydrates here. I don't
So
even
it's
think
like
are you guys even
elementary-
allowed to eat carbs
It's
or
like
like all
elementary,
caveman stuff?
elementary school lunch.
Yeah, like kind of like measuring your
The
food.
crazy thing about CrossFit is they're like, you should eat this, and you should be on this, and you should do this, and you should do that. And then you do a workout that you do chug a beer, and then do a little bit of a workout, and then chug another beer, and then do a little bit of a workout, and then chug another beer. I mean, don't tell me how many pieces
I would do
of
that.
bacon I can eat, and then be like, well, just drink all this beer. I don't know. I loved it. I mean, to me, CrossFit was like about the people. I love the people. Shout out to CrossFit Tier 1 back in North Carolina. Amazing folks. Like, really did great things. But, I don't know. I just think, to me, it's about the cost. It's like it's ridiculous the amount of money that you pay because somebody said, oh, we're going to design these workouts and we're going to call it CrossFit. You don't have like a patent on push-ups, pull-ups, and sit-ups. But everybody says, that's a CrossFit workout. It's not a CrossFit workout. It's pull-ups, push-ups, and
I
sit-ups.
feel it's kind of like Scientology. Like, it's crazy that way.
That nobody really knows what it is, but they all of a sudden, but everybody like just kind of goes, "Hey,
It's
that's
culty.
cool. That's cool."
Plus, your weights are lighter. They're lighter, aren't they?
No.
Yes, they're totally lighter.
They're not lighter.
They are lighter. They're a lot lighter. Like your 25-pound plates are like 15 pounds.
CrossFit Ludington. I want you to invite this guy to come to your gym and do. We'll just say let's have him do Fran and see how well he does. Fran.
I don't know what that is.
Hit him up, bring him in, make him do Fran, and then I'll videotape him crying. Cheers.
Got a little bit of cold. Give me a couple months to get in shape.
It's not the point.
I'll do Fran or whatever the hell it's called.
They can scale it for you. You can do you can do the lighter weight.
That I mean, they're already like 35% lighter.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Just keep telling yourself that.
What are we drinking?
I don't know.
New Belgian Voodoo Ranger.
Doo-doo Ranger?
Yeah.
Did you
Atomic Pumpkin.
Did you just say Doo-doo Ranger?
Doo-doo Ranger. I've never had. Have you ever had this?
I've never had a Doo-Doo Ranger in my life.
I've never had a Doo-Doo Ranger. Have you ever had Atomic Pumpkin from Voodoo Ranger?
Voodoo
Belgian?
Ranger. No, I've never had this.
Well, it says on the bottle
Yep.
that it's a special release.
Oh.
Meredith, you got my glasses up there somewhere?
James, come prepared.
I know.
You know, I can't see it, but I don't have glasses. So, I have
Cinnamon.
glasses, but I haven't, like, worn them
Thank
in a
you.
long time.
Thank you,
Actually,
thank
I
you.
need to have new glasses made.
You should.
Yeah. I have beer glasses.
This is a pumpkin ale featuring cinnamon and habanero chili peppers.
Ooh.
And just the right amount of heat. I got a feeling I'm not going to like this.
I have a feeling I'm really not going to like this. Is that why you poured a hell of a lot more in my glass than you did in yours?
Yeah. Kind of.
We need some emergency Pepsid. I don't even want to smell it.
It actually smells really good. Smell it.
I think this is a trick.
No, smell it. It smells really good. There's a shitload of cinnamon. Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
It smells like a pie. Almost like it.
Hey, let's just keep doing this.
Just keep smelling it.
Yeah.
The bottom line is I'm heavy on this down at Manistee Beverage and I need to sell it. But I'll be honest if I don't like it.
All right, here we go.
I mean, it's not bad. I don't think it's that bad at all. I think it's a pretty decent beer. It's kind of light, actually. I think no habanero.
No, I get the
spice.
heat. I get the heat.
I get no heat.
Yeah?
But I like hot stuff, though. I like a lot of hot stuff.
I love this.
This is actually a really good beer.
No, I actually really love
Yeah,
this.
I'm being honest.
It's kind of like pumpkin, but it has a. Did you say that nutmeg in it?
Hold on. It doesn't say nutmeg, but I'm sure there is. 'Cause I can smell it. for
I think
sure.
it's the habanero nutmeg combination that kind of gives it that same aftertaste as like a cinnamon Jolly Rancher.
I mean, I've never had a cinnamon Jolly Rancher.
What?
Will you put that in your Zima?
What? You've never had a cinnamon Jolly Rancher?
What am I, 11?
Well, you should have had one at least when you were 11.
You know how long ago that was? I don't think they had Jolly Ranchers back then.
They did. They've had Jolly Ranchers. Jolly Ranchers have been around my whole life. My life has been longer than your life.
I know more about being old than you know about being alive. There's nutmeg in it for sure.
Yeah. God, I really love this. Mm-hmm. You said you have a lot of this down here?
I do. Not for long. I'm gonna buy.
Yeah, no kidding. That's really good. I never would have.
Shocking.
I never would have read that bottle. I would have read that bottle and went jalapeno, hella no.
I think I would have. Honestly, I think being under the New Belgium umbrella, they're kind of commercialized. They're under the AB, scope right now. But
I
this
came
is
into
really
this
good.
tasting not having a real affinity for pumpkin beers. I think I actually just found a pumpkin beer that I like. I love that. I love that it gives you like a heat after it's done.
I just don't get the heat. But
Really?
I don't get the heat, but I get everything else. It's super good.
Do you like spicy food?
Love spicy food.
See, I don't. So I don't ever eat it, so I would just imagine that my palate goes, hey, that's a little spicy. Because it
This is
just like, it
fantastic.
picks it up faster. God, that is really good.
Should have grabbed another.
Yeah, well, now you're regretting putting more on my glass,
I
aren't
kind
you?
of am, to be honest with you.
Sorry.
Seriously, you guys, if we don't like the beer, we're going to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
And I honestly thought I was going to hate this.
Yeah.
But this is good beer.
Yeah,
Are we rating beers today?
I'll definitely tell you because it's not my bottom line.
Because Stone Cold didn't tell him.
That is really good. I'm trying to think of a food. What food would you pair this with?
I feel like this would be more on the dessert side.
No.
Yeah, for me it would be. I don't think I would. It's too sweet for me to put this up against a main course.
No,
For me,
there's
this
something
is
in
apple
there. There's
pie. This
something-
is pumpkin
no,
pie.
That's
it's-
way no.
Uh-uh.
Well, you don't taste the heat like I taste the heat.
I don't.
So, like, I would never have this with pie because there's that heat to it. It almost has like almost has like a fireball aftertaste to me. Like it has that
We're tasting
cinnamony, like,
two totally different beers.
How is that
Like, I don't get
possible?
that at all. Nope, I don't get any of that.
wow,
Nope,
because I do. I love it.
nope.
It's like a spicy
That was
pumpkin
fun.
pie. God, that's good.
I almost want to end on that. Oh my goodness, that was good.
Yeah, but we know what's coming up.
Oh, yeah, we got some dangerousness coming
God.
up.
Yeah, I mean, that's like, I got a burn in the back of my throat right now. I don't like spicy food. I don't ever eat spicy food. Generally gives me heartburn like that because I'm old and stuff.
That's why I feel like pairing it with a dinner item, a main course, would be too much. Like it would almost overtake the course.
I would eat it with like pork chops.
I could later.
I mean, not
A
something
light
that's...
pasta, like a cold pasta,
Oh.
like a cold pasta salad.
No, it needs a meat. That's what I was saying, like pork chops. But nothing like, you don't want
I'm
like...
vegan.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be vegan. Animal flesh,
It's good.
Disgusting. It is pretty good, I've been trying to do this vegetarian vegan thing, dude.
It's dumb.
I've been doing pretty good.
Well, my thing is like people are like, hey, you should be a vegetarian and all of this. You're like, but people are still gonna like, you doing that, like, if it's for a health reason, I get it.
It's for their health reasons. It's not because they.
But it's not like we've been eating meat as a species forever.
Forever.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
I think there was a little bit of hunter-gatherer, not so much hunter, more gatherer, and then got into hunt.
yeah. But you gotta think that they gathered meat.
I think they gathered like nuts and shit. That's what they were gathering.
No.
That was the difference between being a hunter or a gatherer. If I was a caveman, I'd probably be a hunter. Now you, on the other hand, would probably be the gatherer.
That's not true.
That's pretty true.
That is not true.
That's pretty true.
I could single-handedly take down a woolly mammoth.
I would come back with all the meat, and you would say, "Hey, look,
No.
guys, look at all the berries I got."
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty
I
sure.
don't think that's how it would go down.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I would be like, hey, you go get the seasoning for this mammoth meat that I'm bringing home.
I really don't think so.
And as I drag the mammoth back by its tusk, I sit down and take a nap. But I'm like, cut that up, season it.
I don't think they had seasoning back then. Though. That's the thing.
They did.
What did they season it with? Grass?
Well, that's basically what a lot of seasoning is.
Grass?
It's just, well, it's like different types of grass or plants.
We're talking about thousands of years ago.
Those same plants existed thousands of
Pretty
years
sure they
ago.
weren't pulling out shakers and seasoning shit.
Well, James, I don't know if you know this, but those things that are in the shakers, like basil,
I'm pretty okay.
and
So like,
thyme,
Remnar
and-
and Japortnig weren't sitting around a fire that they just invented saying, this would be really good if you could add a little pepper, Eric.
No, but they'd have been eating all of these other plants, and they would have been like, "Hey, we finally got some meat. You know what would go good?
Basil.
That funny piece of lettuce that we had."
Do you think they had conversations like this, or was it really grunting?
I mean, I'm sure it was a lot of grunting, but there was some sort of form of communication.
I feel like it'd be really cool to be a caveman.
Oh, I would never want to be a caveman.
I'd love to be a caveman.
No. I have a feeling I wouldn't have lasted very long as a caveman.
Exactly. Gatherer, hunter.
No.
Yeah.
It would have been more like I would have like fallen off a cliff or something.
Jesus, we're touching almost a half an hour.
I know.
What are we doing here, Eric?
Okay, so this is my favorite thing that we've done so far. So this is Ichabod and dragon's milk. And I have just been, like, when Nate was here, he showed us this, or showed me this. And so you pour a little bit of this, a little bit of that in there, and it is called a filthy pumpkin. Love it. Like,
Loves it.
I am so excited about this, you have no idea. It's so good.
What's the ratio? I don't remember. I feel
A
like
little
it's
bit of
more.
this, a little bit of that.
I feel it's more.
It's a little bit more Ichabod than it is dragon's milk,
Dragon's milk is 11% ABV, so
which makes it even better. That's why it makes it a filthy pumpkin. Hey, you filthy pumpkin.
dirty pumpkin.
You dirty pumpkin. You dirty little pumpkin, you get my belly.
Just do 50-50.
Okay. Yes. That's the other side that has the hole in it.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to just commend James this week on his better pouring capabilities. I apologize for last week's pourings. They were a little odd.
Hunter gatherer.
There's no way I would have been a gatherer.
Pretty sure you'd
Not
be a
a
gatherer.
chance. I did CrossFit.
Lighter weights.
No.
Totally.
I would have invented tools to make hunting more, like, easier.
That's number one.
Oh my god, that's so good.
If you've had dragon's milk and you're like, I don't really like it, or you've had a pumpkin beer and you don't really like it. Did we not have customers in the store that they did not like either of these beers, but once we made a filthy pumpkin out of them, we're like,
Yeah.
that's really good beer.
They're like, that's amazing.
Like, this is cheers.
God.
Good on you, New Holland.
Yeah.
New Holland, you saucy little minx,
Yeah. You dirty little pumpkins.
you filthy little pumpkins. This is really good beer.
James, if you wouldn't mind,
Eric,
I'd like to give a little cheers here.
cheers.
This past week, I lost my grandmother. Bernice was the strongest, feistiest lady that I knew. She always did everything for us. Lived with her for a while when I was a kid, and just an amazing lady. So I'd like to put this one up for Bernice. Cheers, brother.
Cheers. Cheers, Bernice.
Here's to you, Bernice.
92.
92. She would have been a hunter.
I'll give you that. She was probably a hunter.
Yeah, she was probably a hunter at 92. At 92, she still would have been like, back off. I'm taking this mammoth down.
You want to rate these?
Yeah. Okay.
No,
So,
we're just going to do the... We're not going to do this. That's 100. That's 100 beers. This
yeah.
is really good.
Yeah. So we're just going to say Filthy Pumpkin 6. I would.
Yeah, outside of the equation, though. But
Yeah.
what do you give Ichabod? Out of the two pumpkin
Out of the
beers.
2 pumpkin beers, I'm gonna say Ichabod is a 4.5. Just because I've had other pumpkin beers.
You were cheating on your pumpkin
I
beers.
was
Rich.
cheating on the pumpkin beers.
I'll give it a 4.
Okay,
I'll give it a 4.
yeah. That's a solid 5 for me. Solid 5. Maybe even 5.5.
Yeah.
It's gonna be different for you because you didn't get the heat that I got. You didn't feel the heat coming
Unfortunately.
off the street.
I got biased because I've been in the business a long time and I know some dudes. Humble brag.
Let's just name drop. You just want to name drop some things?
I just totally should.
Yeah, like Todd and Mike, Dave.
Yeah. Lefty, and, Snuggleberry. But this out is better. Yeah, I like
That?
it. Yep,
You
I
calling
give
it?
it a 5.
What? Yeah.
I give it a 5.
I say it's better too. But you pick up some New Holland and you pick up some Ichabod and you pick up some Dragon's Milk. You're blowing it out of the water at a 6. Are you just absorbing and
I'm kind of absorbing. I
absorbing?
want to see how long we can get this to go. Think we can talk for an hour?
Oh, I can totally talk for an hour. I don't think people would watch it for an hour.
Why not?
I think at some point people would just be like bored and be like, okay,
A bunch of people in
now they're just
the
drinking.
basement right now.
Yeah. Why are these people in their basement?
Why are all these people in the basement?
Is this a revival? Are these all your vegan friends? I feel like veganism is a cult.
I feel like it is too.
I think veganism is just as big as cult as CrossFit.
I feel like I almost want to tell people, now that I'm trying to be a vegan,
I just,
that I want to tell people constantly.
well, yeah,
Because that's what they do.
yeah.
I'm a vegan.
No. And what's crazy is people would be like, well, yeah, and I've known people that are like, oh, I'm vegan. And then they sit down and they eat like an entire box of cookies.
Because
And
it's
they're like,
vegan.
well,
Like
they're
Oreos.
Vegan. They're vegan cookies. I'm like, well, that's 1.5 pounds of sugar. Oh, but it's vegan. But it's vegan. Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
I can't get behind it. Just
You know
eat
I can't
food,
get behind is this.
huh?
This.
You can't get behind that?
can.
Oh, they said couldn't get behind that.
I feel like we're rambling a little bit.
We probably are.
Pro rambling right now.
All right,
Yes,
we
sir.
did a good job today.
I feel like I'm not done.
Okay.
Are you going to go to the Frankfurt's Beer Week?
I don't know. These are things we're going to have to discuss. There's a lot of things that we got to discuss in the next week coming up. We got to make a trip to Colorado. So,
Are you flying there?
yeah, we're going to take off. We're going to fly to Traverse City and then go to Denver and then drive across the state to wherever we're going. But, do what you got to do.
Yeah. You going to hit up some breweries?
Probably be a bad idea.
Probably be a great idea.
Well, I mean, we're talking eastern Colorado. I highly doubt there's a whole lot of breweries out there.
There are breweries popping up in every small town. I'm sure you can find one. I mean, this little town's got a brewery.
Yeah, but this is Michigan. You're not talking
Michigan's pretty rad.
eastern Colorado. That's not a big brewery place. Now when you have so many, you have Denver. Denver won 63 gold medal awards for beer at the National Beer Festival. So
The NABF.
I don't know what that is. National American Beer Festival. National American Beer Festival. But you know what I'd love to do, James?
What would you
I would love to take the Glug on the road. We need to go on the road with this.
Where?
Places that would be like, hey, you guys are fantastic. You should come here and taste our beer
I don't know if we're fantastic.
and rate it. You don't know if we're fantastic?
Not yet.
What's your problem?
Not yet.
I'm fantastic every day. I wake up fantastic.
You do wake up fantastic.
So that's what we need to do. We need like people to say, hey, you know what? We think we got a really great beer. We need 3,000 people to know about this beer. We need to get the guys from the Glug up here and have them taste this. And maybe give them free merchandise while they're here. That's what I think they should do. Yeah. So do it.
So do it.
Get in contact with us right here on this little page of pages. And let us come taste your beer. And come down to this place, well, to Manatee Beverage Company, where we're not at right now.
We're in the basement. Cheers.
Cheers.
Dude, it's still not working.
It's still not going. And